They are playing with me something because yesterday I showed that no results. I put that this name of the mountain where the Turks were closed and came down. I put that in search and nothing appeared, but look, now appears. This is the Abulghazis Chronicle. If you want to read it, so it is about, in fact, like he even calls it Irgana-kon. Kajan en guys dweden. Kurlas. This is S-letter in all text, like the write the S-letter like a small f, but not draw it that horizontal line. It's fine. Putting it out in the water. Where is says man? Thing is gone. Where he says that there is two, they live in the mountain. The Google AI, let's say, says that they live at the Rats in Hungary. Even they give it the name to Ergenekon legend. Epic of Ergenekon. Holy fuck, yes, exists Wikipedia. Mountain Gorge, huh? So place of, yeah, yeah. Ah, even in Hungary. What say Tula Mountains? Tula is, Nazis or what? It is a yokai, Mauritius yokai is a biggest Hungarian romance right there, He even says, so what he says has a historical basis for his writings, but in romance we don't know if he added something. Sometimes I saw that two Hungarian historians were debating it. They said from where Mauritius yokai took some information in his writing, but they said he should not know this. They know from some other source. But you cannot even know that it's now romancers are adding to the history something, but probably is more rare that because say that this is a romantic way written already. You can see, I can see talks about the blue shores of the Tula. Is river or what? Tula interesting, Tula society. Tula it was a north, some Hyperborea thing again. So or not, I did not even see this. Who gonna meditate? Say, let's see. I search like this. Let's see Abulghazi. Abulghazi not enters already. I must find where he says that they meditate the mountain. That is also good for all their books. Because they say it basically which is about here. Incubus. Catacomb tribe. What we passed said that falling out. Why high came this? Falling out. It's a high place or what? The failure to go out is falling. Ash. Ash, yeah, falling, interesting. So, fall in Hungarian ash is, or ash, ash say it for rain, how to say. But the Asia name, English not this Asia, they read like Asia, right? So Asia means falling from somewhere. Because you know, Jason also has a Enki came down from Mount Ardis, Armon. But he also said that Sitchin and others say that they came from heaven, so they fallen down or what? Or Anunnakis are fallen angels, right? But at the same time, the Jason has also the mountain variant. Came down from a mountain. I want to say, let's put first because I forget. It said they lived in that mountain for this years. Look, I had that Enki's number in BC came south. Enki with the Anunna came out. Jesus says, or from America to Sumerica, or came out from Mount. Not says Mount Armon, but I found it in Enoch's book, book of Enoch in English, and it's written Armon. Sometimes in some translations it's written Arden, also the Ardis word, or Arden. And it is explained in the footnotes that that was the top of the Armon. So whatever. Jason says it's Ardis or Arden. I even asked him which is the correct writing. But if you add and you can already see it, this is the number of, how to say, so let's say the span of Turks in Mount Irgana-kon. And but this number in fact is when Attila in Gallia, Italy, and dies in, you know, if they say 450 years, so Attila dies, Huns, and in Europe or in Carpathians, which is a closer mountain range of ancient, right? I find that newly, even two minor Hungarian chronicles, minor Hungarian chronicles, which say that Attila was crowned in 450. Now he died or became king, or one Hungarian chronicle, major chronicle, says that Huns came at this date. They came out. And then what the rest of the Hungarian chronicles say that Huns came in this year. So it's a mess that they put that here and there the story, so you don't know which is the end, which is the start, which, you know. But if you want like this, get close to so Enki from America number, from Mount Ardis, but America, or Mount Ardis, or from America to Sumer. But we know about Meru, Mount of Gods in India, etc. Interesting, Columbus wanted to go to India, went to America. So India is America, how to say. But everything is just theater, as Jason says. So Meru, Mount of Gods, it's Meri, Meri in English means happy. But Abu Ghazi Chronicle, if I can find now, it said when they came out from mountains, the Turks came out with big joy. Some you know, joy again, merry. They were happy. You know. Fucking hell, cannot fucking right. So why not? Or they were, or even right the ones that they were singing. You are joy, you sing, and you do anything, dance and shit, you know. Because the Hungarian sing or song is ének. So like the Enki name, you know. Plus Turk name is the kutterrelateers. En kiteur, Hungarian, means breaks out. So it's about coming out. You know. So it's about saying languages. You cannot, you don't use the languages, so you know how to say. So this Meru came with Ardis, but Ardis similar to Arden name of Transylvania in Romania. So again, Turks coming out with joy. Irgana-kon otherwise. Holy fuck, alright. Irgana-kon has the what letter says Rupes Nigra is black. And we have Hyperborea map with Rupes Nigra. It is called the black rock, you know. So we have every version, but it's all the same. And the Carpathians, if I put up the Carpathians, can be also this Rupes Nigra or Mount Meru, or where from Enki came out, or Turks came out. Plus we have also black something, black army of Corvinus and Corvinus himself in Slovenia legend said that reated to Petsa mountain because they were chased by enemy, you know. So we have again black army. But pets are similar to, you know, PBVR vintage changes. And Vienna, he died in Vienna, so they ended in Vienna in fact. Vienna, Hungarian, written like Bécs. But you know, if I write like Bécs, Bécs is a city in Mohács, interesting, close to Mohács, where Hungarians are beaten. So probably the same story, you know. Or the Turks beating the Hungarians at Mohács, near Bécs city, which is closer. In fact, we say Turks not beat some Hungars, but they retreated in Carpathians, so the same story. Like I said, Jason even once said that Enki went back to where he came. It can be past, you know, because Bécs was written Bécs, like Vienna was say today like Bécs today, but in all their books is written Bécs, because the T letters pronounced the same time you get the Ch. This is Ch in Hungarian. Can be past, so Budapest, you know what? Black Army. Black Army, but why? Probably that's why in English has the backward, right? So the black thing is about retreat or end of something. Sandarkening also probably can be, or something ends, retreat, hiding. If you're hiding, you usually go to dark places, you know. You not go out on the field, you know, how to say. All this has logic somehow. So I wanted to say this because it goes with Enki now. Let's see where it goes. Again, goes to annus mundi. Let's see which is the Jason annus mundi. This which is the difference. Holy fucking hell. Enki out from Ardis mountain. Adam annus mundi, so the year of the word when the word started. But even Jesus said that in the Bible is not say the word started, but was resetted. And he calls it this Adam reset. Look. 3 years off from Attila dying, who's disappeared? Who's disappeared where? Again, so when you disappear, probably it's about retreat. You know? They not die out, they die out somewhere, but they survive somewhere. Anyway, I wanted to search, that's why I wanted to search in English, but now gives Hungarian. Hungarian teksten. Ik zei still will be right in Hungarian. He says this was written also in English yesterday, but now change it for me to Hungarian. I don't know. Whatever. Let's translate. As to remove me to reflect the legend of Israel, the valley according to ancestors fled hereafter defeated, lived, you know. The black army of Hungary also is retreated. Let's find that too. Seems the fucking Google books works. Black army, Petsa, Slovenia legend. Supernatural. Interesting titel, right? Tracking Matthew, Slovenia story of Macron and his army sleeping under a cave in the cellars of Old Carpathians and Pond and Petsa, predict that Carpathians his army would rise up and come to aid the people when the country was in danger. At the end of the war, bring it the somewhere is written like with black army retreated. The black ravens guarding test says Mate, you know, whole of Mate, whole of Hungarian raven. Raven is coming back again. You know, it's fucking beautiful this thing. Back, but the back to come back, Romanian is Raven, so like the raven. You know, crazy. Probably writes like this is about that. Petsa. Rama is on when it came from injustice. Holy fuck with this. Let's find these fucking things. It's fucking beautiful, man, this thing. Enemy, let's see what. Army. So all of Mat, you know, there also. Here was, I could find the rest of the text of that, which cannot be read otherwise. Started to fuck me again. I put more expressions. Look at the fucking hell, man. Start to search something in the. Fuck, man. King Matthias is a figure of Slovenian from Hungarian. In the battle destined to wake the living land in the poem. For example, was upon trouble with what hierarchies comes from. Ah, yeah. Crazy. Alright, whatever he's. Somewhere I read that he retreated with his army. Let's see Hungarian. Ooh, you don't see it's right like the fucking letter, not fucking letter in. That's the problem. I don't know. Sleeping King. Let's say Turks. Not say Turks. Portuguese something against that same book. Keep saying, oh, did not die, yeah. Did not die, huh? Alright, whatever. So they are Black Army of Corvinus. He is the last big Hungarian king. After his death in 1936 years, Hungary is ended. So again, some end retreat or something. Let's see where he said that came down from with Joe, yeah. What the heck saying? Oh, look, I was happy that I found it, but the Irgana-kon probably mentioned it in other places in the book also. Ooh. Here's the story is written, interesting. Hungarian, I will save this also. Let's see how it are translated already apart. Refuge, retreat. Very surrounded by mountains. What mountains are? What place in Eurasia surrounded totally by mountains? Only the Carpathians. So the Matthias king retreated. Here is a Hungarian retreat. Huns retreat, Hungas retreat, Turks retreat, or came out, or Enki, Anunna, same fucking story. Mount Meru, Hyperborea. Of feeling of the steppe. Some BS here, paracetamol. Yeah, they made the iron part of the wall, fires and cutting part outside wood. So outside wood is big air. Holy fuck. Hey, son. Put here the AI result. What was? Where is Irgana-kon? Kon. Fabulous original Tartars. Oh, he said, but besides, I should like to see the text. It's fiction of the Moguls begin closer mountain. Fiction, of course, that is fiction. Data private tunen over to tempo. The very name of 400 years is not. Even others say St. Gregory of Nubiensis. They stayed in the mountain for these years, but I found a lot of art. Cool Ardis, I don't know where to find other ones. Gives titless, so let's go with titless like that. coming out or something. How many pages? The beginning. Oh, I guess here he said. He says something. But he is used as the Mogul name, which is the Mongol, Tartar, Turks, and everything. So, exact. Kayan and Nagus, like Abel and Cain or some beginning that also. Nagus is snake, Interest is serpent, valley, closet place. But story is longer. Probably says the story before they enter in the mountains. When Irgana was defeated by princes of Postret of Tatar Khan, there were none of this whole army who escaped, but Kayan, his youngest son, and Nagus, his nephew, who went and settled themselves among the mountains. Descendants of Kayan took surname Kayat, Nagus took the Darla, whatever, which occasion there was one in the tribe of Kayan and Postret of Kurlash, brought forth 3 children at the time without having had commerce with any man. Well, what wanna say? Sex without men and 3 children, what? 3 Hungarian harem similar to Mary name, like Virgin Mary. What about Virgin Mary story? What I get? If which are show speak more full in the end of the from these 3 sons again, numerous always is 3 sons. Which took the surname Merica, where the heck is saying they met at the mountain, I must say. I think they way out from mountain, yeah, I know, but I want to find the direct in the source. Fire, made from wood, foot of the mountain, so it is about that. Written probably with other letters or something. Gibbon in the Grand Four Roman Empire cites many Turkish things. It's one of the best books he found, Gibbon's Fall of the Roman Empire. Not just talks about Roman, he talks about anything, is nomads. Wood. When they citing, they're usually not citing. What the fuck is was right on? Written together the name. When this book says something. Hard to find men, I don't know, so. $400 or 430, so they. Holy fuck, something is written here with the numbers. They probably calculating which was the interval and shit. Not interesting. I don't know. Irgana-kon. See if I find like this. Oh look, yeah. Other edition. Preface only. . People also saw it, but it goes to the notification, so we must go find where is written. 25. Pages 17. 70 and 100. If it's the same edition. It talks about Genghis already. So, how many chapters? Part 8. Chapter. How many chapters? 15. Holy shit. Probably different edition, different, ways. Talks about Genghis here. Timur Oren. Dinar, so not dinar many. I don't know where the fuck to find. It must be here somewhere. But falling off from. So it must be here when they can falling out, going out, falling. What they say falling? Came from heaven. As Sichi says for Anunna, so that Jesus said they came from mountains, so like mountains to the here. Talks about some appearance of man. Holy fuck, look at. Talks about some very beginnings or some shit. Probably here would be the somewhere the coming off from mountain. No guy in the other guy name Kayan, not guy in Kayan was the first. So something. Let's change it also the name of Kayas. And birth is dead. Genghis Khan was born in a country of blonde look the year of Anno Domini birth of year. Other sources put to 50. Here is it something. Come back because the washing machine is on. Here is between the line of bed the flight of Kaya who went and inhabited the country. Vacancy of the years. It is just the time of Mongols were confined within the mountains. Yes, much we don't find there. God. Talks about that mountain, but they came down already. Talks about Genghis, so it's not. Must be the beginning somewhere, but I don't know. He says 44 years. What is the fucking beginning? And I'm searching for like, author's preface. From Adam to Mogul. Of course, the tools cannot talk about. In fact, the tools can, because they are not whites today. You know, whites cannot talk about they are from Adam or some shit. Only everybody can. Arabs probably also Persian, everything, everybody. But this is Scythian story. This is Anunnaki. Genghis Khan from just that. Probably this is the 26, I guess. '26 must be something. What page 300? Tartaria, look. Mikael Turks, interesting. Adam in Turkish means man. So Adam is not a Jew or what is it? It's the dome. Say some numbers also. Nui is Noah, no? Even Jason said something, Nui somewhere, I don't know, but probably not Tartars, not occupied with Tartars or the Scythian nomads or whatever. Probably it was some Chinese thing. The office is Yafet or what, no? Tanak is like Tanaus, Etana. Seven degree from Tatar. Alenčica is called the piercing Corvinus when it's closer to mountains story. Tartar and one Mogul. Probably it is about version, at least for the origin of Tartars, Moguls and shit. In fact, I must go through all the way to find man, but he is Abu Ghazi Chronic, I know. So it's about a story probably before the mountain when they retreated, but it's written like they forget the path out which led their other predecessors in the mountain. They forget that where is that path. They should find another path to go out from mountain because they multiplied, you know. The time of that Kayan and Naga is called. And there it says that they stayed in the mountain 450 years. So there was a story before that also. 72 years is food everywhere. Oghuz. Oghuz, I heard that is origin of all Turks or something. Again, some very beginning. horses, camels and shit. Phew. How many pages has made? Crazy, no? The children of August Khan descended. His third Irgana was also mentioned in connection to those two which came out from Mount Armon. And even gives numbers. Look at 1160. Destruction of Empire, Moguls, so like I don't know, like the whole story, you know. Irgana enters the picture all again. Och det skulle då är viktigt att som ska ta många. So Moguls defeated. Fortune here must be the 26th one. Here I don't read the story, but I just want to see the, you know, the red into the mountains. For the catastrophe, shit hit the fan, whatever. They dwell in the mountain of Irgana-kon. You can put it in search, Irgana-kon, but you should enter the book exactly here. There was one test, but after I, not on this page. They passed in this Monday from mountain to mountain till arriving with their was to a very high one. It is the Rupes Nigra is called the highest one, you know. It's called where was the best picture? No, I don't know. I guess here it was. Okay. Polus Articus, Rupes Nigra et Altissima, but cannot be seen clearly. So even the Turks says that it passed in this manner from mountain to mountain. I guess Jason has a version with the 1760 years passed when the talks on some book from 76 that somebody went to America and passing from cave to cave. So you know, like cave is mountain, right? This is the same stories made fabricated for that so-called people and till arriving with their wives and cattle at the foot of the very high one. So like the Rupes Nigra, Black Rock in the middle, it's the most highest. But India, Mount Meru, highest is Himalaya. So Indian story, well, I don't know. To the very high one, they could find no way to pass it, but a small path very narrow and made certain and correct on. So they searched all about the mountain for another road they could find none, which obliged them to make use of this path. So the path, but they still cannot find the path. This was the strait they could no pass above at the time, and that with the unavoidable hazard of breaking the neck of the sheep step, having ascended the mountain, one of in these days they made the movie Greenfield with Gerard Butler. Also is they crossing a mountain as is like a new restart, you know. It talks, they even say about some like Jason that Nibiru makes exchange of material with Earth, you know. It was a catastrophe on that place in the movie, but there's still some new seats and I don't know what was brought by I don't know something, by some outside. That they say something things like this. You watch the movie, you know. It's about all these Noah stories and all the same. Other side way, Range always said with fine landscape, perfect outdoor interpret, charming meadow, that is sort of heaven. They find it paradise, America. but please that beholding close and all sides of inaccessible. But was pleased that most that beholding is enclosed in all sides with inaccessible mountains. Right? The Carpathian basin is also surrounded by mountains, which can be accessible, but little bit suspect that the place which is surrounded by totally by mountains is only the Carpathians in Eurasia. Had the room to breathe and say shelter from the pursuits of the enemies. Contains the destiny they faced in this place during the winter. Some live the milk, meats and fruits like Scythians. They call it discount Irgana-kon. Irgoloma there was even probably there are some religious connections because religious so-called because Irgo, Lom, but we don't know why I say like this. It's mercy. Interesting in English comes back to Mer name, like Mount Meru, Merica, Sumer. Enki comes to Sumer. So from a catastrophe to America, for mercy of God, because they thank to God. You get it, probably. Irgana signifying in the old language of Moguls, a valley, and Kone. What is it? Conserve something. Close that place. Because we conserve, there are conserves, food in a metal cans, so how you say the can corn is can. Close that place or steep high. What the heck is the steep? Ah, downhill. The time they posterity were increased, so they multiplied in that place. Kajan and Nagus like Ung. And even is some John, that Prester John's country. I read that somewhere the leader was some Ung king, like Ungar, lesson issue, so they multiplied there. They saw the name which bore father Irkane. So Irkane is here. Il is like third Khan. What? Children. After them, dwelt in this place above 40 years. Till above 40 years, so 40, 50, let's say. Who's appeared, who's disappeared? They made a general meeting deliberate upon the state of them. They learned from the other that the country behind these mountains from whence Sinuskan had driven them, so they were chased there. But we should leave the story was a far extent. They returned there, but they were not supposed to find a road to carry them out of the enclosure of the mountain because the path by which their forefathers had the way into it was destroyed through length of time. They could not find. So they start, I guess, to they make a fire. But not over thick in a certain place, and also that is entirely consistent of iron. For both sides, so they melted iron with fire, with wood and charcoal. And they came out with great joy. Look, joy, merriment, Enki, singing probably. Veina Kungaran Enki. Or a main key, so they went out, is about going out, right? Menje, key, with exclamative in Hungarian said, go out. But menje is heaven, with two entities, So it's about, they came from heaven or they came from mountains like Anunnakis. Turks kitön break salte. Tyrker, who is Tyrker? The Norwegian who discovered in America already in 1000 when Hungarian kingdom founded, interesting. So Enki name has the main key, so go out, the keys out. or man is heaven. So it's heaven or mountain. Heavenly mountain. So we don't know shit. So this I wanted. If I must download again. How many page? I probably, holy fuck, I probably had this. I cannot imagine. It's very cool information. I not stay with somewhere. It's impossible. Probably I had. Let's see. I will put a 0 before because I appears in the first grids. Right. What I put them in? '26 page, alright. Alright, so you see that shit, right? He says only that 400 years. Annus mundi Noah, no, not Noah, Adam Eve, 400 will go only to here. But Jason said that 50 Anunnakis already came in 99. So or you take like this, that Anunnakis already coming, or you take the number of Huns when disappearing in 1 or 3. But like I said in some chronicles, Huns appear, or until it's kronet here. When the other chronicles dies. So it's a mess, but you must put up that the beginning came the end and they mess it up something here. So I just wanted to say from Annus Mundi, when it was big reset to total catastrophe, Jason said that's why they were butt naked, Adam and Eve, you know. And they even believe that there is new heaven and new earth. That big was the destruction. And also Phoenix event, you know. And Enki when Enki comes, Enki when comes is Nibiru goes out. So wait a minute, so here is Phoenix, Adam Eve reset, Annus Mundi starts, and until here Nibiru appears and Nibiru goes out in 39. 400 years. And this number, this number is in fact that 400 years, yeah. And this number is otherwise when Huns go to Anatolia. So again, some Huns and Turks, you know, fucking. They probably got more stories from one, but different stories from one. But the base of the is like hidden same things, you know, base of all the stories. Alright, let's put again this boy here gonna big letters. Turks came out. Alright, I just wanted this. But all these things I put it already in video. This is all the same, man. Alright. Where is the shit, man?